More of both entertainment and sports today.
Keep God first.
Watch me on entertainment and sports today.
Stay tuned for entertainment and sports today.
So here we are at the Natural Vitality booth, and I'm speaking with Terry Ann. And Terry Ann's going to tell us a little bit more about this amazing product called Calm. Now, I've tried Calm, and I really use it on a regular basis because it is everything that it says and more. As a matter of fact, it helps keep you calm, it helps you sleep better, and it even keeps you regular. So tell us a little bit more about this fabulous product.
That's great. Well, magnesium is definitely something that our bodies need to relax. Magnesium helps us to relax our muscles, where calcium helps us to contract our muscles. So we definitely need that. We get so much more calcium put into our diets, not nearly as much magnesium put into our diets. In fact, 75% of us are getting below the amount of magnesium that we need on a daily basis.
Isn't that amazing? 75%.
Yes, it's crazy. And when we don't get enough magnesium, a couple of things happen. We don't sleep properly because our body does not produce the normal amounts of melatonin, which is our sleep hormone. So
it needs the magnesium to produce the melatonin.
Yes, yeah. So that's why we call it Calm, because it helps us calm down a little bit.
And it also, a nice little side effect is that it also keeps you regular.
Yes, magnesium, particularly magnesium citrate, helps to pull excess water out of our body, out of our system. And we know as women, about every 28 days, we do have a little extra holding on to the water. So it's nice to be able to flush that through. And in fact, many people take Natural Vitality Calm just for that reason, to help keep things flow, keep the things moving through the pipes.
So great product. Now, where can our audience get it?
naturalvitality.com. We have it in the powder, and also fabulous new gummies. They're vegan gummies. So this is a really lovely, delicious, yummy delivery method too. 1 a day for kids, 83 milligrams of magnesium, 4 a day for adults as a full dosage.
So like a nice little healthy snacks.
Exactly.
So now we're at the Rainbow Light booth, and Terry Ann's going to tell us a little bit about this booth.
So, Rainbow Light, we've been around a little over 35 years now, and we were the first in the natural channel to bring in food-based supplementation. So that means taking vitamins and minerals more in balance that are found in nature, as opposed to the mega dosing or more. So really using nature as our teacher and science to really prove nature's wisdom. So taking vitamins and minerals in concert with a substantial base of foods like spirulina, bee pollen, beet, kale, etc. So really giving you those extra nutrients, micronutrients, energy fuels. So really more well-rounded. And then we're the first also to bring in digestive support. So plant-based enzymes, probiotics. So you're really getting a full balanced multivitamin that you could take with or without food anytime.
Oh, great. Now, it's funny how probiotics are like really the buzzword now, and yet this company came up with it, over 35 years ago.
It's been doing this, exactly, yes. And we've made some advancements, so it's more than just resting on your laurels. We come up with a good idea, you can't just keep it a good idea. Right. Science is ever-changing, so we need to stay on top of that. These formulas are also now non-GMO project verified. That's a huge advancement as well. We've made some advancements to the minerals. Here we're using sea algae, red sea algae, calcium and magnesium, so vegan sources of minerals, very easy to assimilate and digest. And then also the superfood base is now 100% certified organic. So that's a big advancement too. One of the things we're very proud of at the show is we're celebrating 25-year partnership with Vitamin Angels. You may be familiar with Vitamin Angels. They bring life-saving prenatals to moms and babies around
all over the world.
All over the world. And we were the first company that said, yes, we want to do this. So we're the founding supporter. 25 years. We've donated over 69 million tablets to date. And really making a tremendous difference. And every sale that's made in Rainbow Light contributes to the Vitamin Angels.
And now we're at the NeoCell booth. Now what I love about this booth, it's all about beauty.
Yay, we love that.
Now, this company was actually the first company to introduce collagen and let people know that they really need to get more collagen to stay beautiful and all that.
Absolutely. It's been going on 21 years we're celebrating. We were the first to bring collagen into the U.S. And collagen, I'm sure you know this, it's the most abundant protein in your body. It's everywhere. It's in your skin, your nails, your joints, your ligaments, your tendons. And it's renewable, actually, by taking, this is the only thing in this room that actually helps to regenerate more collagen. That's why people notice and feel the experience. It's like vitamin C. When you take vitamin C, you're not producing more vitamin C in your body. Or when you take a calcium supplement, you're not making more calcium. But when you take a collagen supplement, you are actually generating the production of more collagen, which is why people notice, oh, my nails are stronger, or I think those tiny lines are going away.
So wait a minute. So you really do produce more collagen when you take in more collagen?
Yes.
It's not just the collagen that you're taking in, but you're actually producing more on your own.
Absolutely, yes. Yeah, that's why it's the big beauty supplement, yes.
That's wonderful. So all these people that are going in for shots, at the dermatologist, they can actually make their own collagen. It's a lot cheaper, and it probably looks a lot more natural.
And delicious.
Delicious, because now it comes in these little shakes.
Right, so it's a powdered protein, and this is our new entry into the beauty protein category. So you're getting a full 20 grams of collagen protein in our new collagen protein peptides. And it's available in little individual pouches or the tubs, original flavored, pomegranate acai and tangerine. Delicious flavor.
Oh, nice flavors. And this is great because you can take a little packet with you to the gym.
Exactly. Carry it with you when you travel, the gym, wherever you go.
And it's already pre-measured, so you just open it up, water, shake, done.
There you go. It's actually clinically tested collagen in the NeoCell brand. So you're actually able to use a clinically tested ingredient that women who have taken it have shown a reduction in their fine lines and wrinkles and an increase in their hydration in their skin because of the branded ingredients that we're using.
Interesting, because not all collagen is the same.
Not all collagen is created equally, no. Not all vitamins are created equally. So I think we're learning that as we chat.
Exactly. So there are a lot of products that do have collagen in them, but low-grade collagen that's not really going to make a big difference. Right. But this collagen has been tested. And, of course, the company, the name's been around for
20 years.
Yeah.
Right here.
So it's a company name that you can trust. So definitely get this product. Again, you can order it online, or you can go to any health food store and pick it up.
Absolutely. Any independent health food store, Whole Foods, Sprouts, depending where you are in the country. We're all over. And then also neocell.com for more information.
Perfect. Thank you so much for talking with us. And remember, if you want to look good and feel good, NeoCell.
Thank you.
Hey, now we're at the Renew Life booth. And I'm here speaking with Michele. Isn't she gorgeous? And not only beautiful, but she's also extremely knowledgeable about the products at this booth. Now, what I like about these products is that they strengthen the colon. They actually help support the colon so that it works better. And a lot of people these days are getting leaky gut, and they think nothing of it. It even sounds like, oh, leaky gut, no big deal. But it's a huge deal, correct, Michele?
Yes, it's definitely a big deal. When your colon or your intestinal lining is semi-permeable, that means things are passing from the intestines into the bloodstream where they're not supposed to be, which is going to cause disease states. And we want to avoid that and help support the healthy colon and intestinal lining before we get to those disease states.
Exactly. And think about it. If you have leaky gut, that means every second of every day, you're having major bacteria go into your bloodstream. How can anyone think that that's no big deal? And there are so many other problems with the colon that are happening, unfortunately, I've just lost 2 friends to colon cancer. So anything to strengthen the colon, to help the colon is just fabulous for us to learn. And this is the time to not think, oh my gosh, let's not talk about colon. No, let's talk about colon. And Michele is the expert on it. So Michele, take it away.
So again, I'm here from Renew Life, and I'm going to show you a couple of different products that we can use specifically to support the colon. One of my favorites is our Renew Life Intestinu. This is an intestinal repair powder. It's using what your body already has and giving it that back so it can use things like L-glutamine, NAG, to naturally repair the intestinal lining. Basically, L-glutamine, that's the building block or the amino acid that builds the lining of the intestine. So that's in here, and then NAG, that's the glue that holds that together. So by giving this to your body, it's giving everything your body needs to naturally do the repair on its own.
Oh, that's wonderful. So you're repairing the walls of the colon.
Correct, yeah, and the intestinal lining all the way from the mouth out the other end. So if you have things that would be compromising the esophagus, like GERD, acid reflux, etc., that would be something you can do for us. Obviously compromised intestinal lining, stomach issues, that's intestinal lining, small intestine, specifically the colon here, which is very important to support. That's giving your body everything it needs to do that repair itself.
That's wonderful. And you brought up acid reflux, which I've never heard so many people talk about acid reflux. A few years ago, you never even heard the term.
Yep. And there it's like a lot of it's caused from the lack of HCl or hydrochloric acid in the stomach, creating issues there. But really for us, it's like we want to make sure we're giving optimal digestion so you avoid getting to this. We have things like a heartburn stop product, but here I really love the Intestinu because it's giving that repair. It's not just a Band-Aid. It's doing something where the body can actually have what it needs to fill in those holes where you have permeable lining, etc.
I like that. It's repairing it, not just covering it up.
Exactly.
Okay. And now you have some other products. Tell us about them.
Yeah, so this is your repair aspect. The other things you need to support the colon is probiotics. That's creating all of your good gut bacteria. Specifically in the colon, you want bifidobacterium. If you look at the packaging here, there's lactobacillus and bifido. Lactobacillus strains, think L, that's for lady issues and the little intestine support, but the bifidobacterium is specifically for supporting the bowel or the colon, the big intestine. That's very important. So if you'll notice on ours, that's the first thing on the very top. That's making sure we're giving those strains to the colon so you have a healthy gut environment. When you have a good bacterial balance in the colon, what it does is it crowds out things that would be pathogenic or disease-causing. That way you're not giving a chance to let the bad things basically create semi-permeable gut lining or create things like leaky gut. So this is creating that healthy environment in the first place.
I love the way you explain things because everybody hears about probiotics and prebiotics and they know they're supposed to take them, but they don't really know why. And this is a really great explanation as to how it helps your system and why you should take it.
Exactly. So like this one is just specifically for like just good gut bacteria. We also do combinations of prebiotic and probiotic together. The probiotic is good bacteria that's been freeze dried and you're putting it back into the body to create that healthy microbiome or gut balance. These have added prebiotic, and that's the fiber that the probiotic is eating to make sure you're feeding the good gut bacteria. We also have prebiotic in a fiber form. Fiber is also very important for the colon and the intestinal lining. Basically what happens with fiber is as you're eating this, it's creating bulk in the stool. It's giving something for the intestinal lining to push against as it basically is peristalsis. Peristalsis is the contraction of the intestinal lining that's moving the food through. So if you're having good fiber in the diet, that's giving it something to push against. It's toning the lining of the colon, keeping it strong, keeping it healthy. Think about if you're lifting weights with just a bar, there's no resistance, you're not going to build a lot of muscle. When you add the fiber to the diet, that's adding some bulk to the stool and giving something for the intestines to strengthen themselves.
That makes sense. Now, what makes this fiber better than the other fibers that are on the market?
So one of the ones we use specifically is Acacia Fiber. It's very sustainable. It's non-GMO project verified. It's certified organic. Again, it's supporting the Northern African Acacia Belt, very sustainable. And it's not just a fiber, it's also a prebiotic. So you're eating the good gut bacteria. Here, the consistency is also very nice. It's a clear powder. You can just mix it into tea, coffee, any soft foods, and you don't have to taste it. It's not like a very thick consistency like a psyllium fiber type product. It's non-dehydrating and non-thickening and very gentle on the intestinal lining. Some fibers are a little bit tougher and can be abrasive. Like you wouldn't want to use a very abrasive scrub on your face that would damage the skin. Same internally, we want to use things that are very gentle.
I like that because I have heard of a lot of fibers that are psyllium husks and they're actually
very
husks.
Yeah, they're very aggressive. And for that, they're also very dehydrating, so you're needing to drink a lot of water with these products. And
Which a lot of people don't.
They don't, correct. So something more gentle. Besides Acacia, we'll use things like oat bran, flax. Flax has that nice mucosal lining on it, very gentle, but still adding bulk to the stool. So we make sure we're using gentle items that are very sustainably sourced. That's what makes our fibers a little bit better. And then you'll see too right on the packaging the prebiotic aspect here. And the prebiotic, again, you're going back in, so not only you're getting the fiber, you're feeding that good gut bacteria. So it's also doubling the benefit on both sides. So that's all supporting the colon. So once you have that good environment here, you can also do things like taking fish oil. Fish oil is going to lubricate the digestive tract. Very, very, very good for colon health. I know we make excellent fish oil. There's several other brands that make great fish oil, but that's very good for colon support and lubricating the digestive tract. The last one I like to mention is people who are dealing with constipation, where they're not going to the bathroom, getting something.
A lot of people are dealing with that now. Yes. I mean, and they say a lot of it has to do with stress, and everything is so rush. It's like, they don't have time. In the morning they've got to go, and then they've got to leave for work, and they find themselves with problems.
Yep. It's about 70% of Americans that deal with constipation. So we have a couple of different options. We have a Cleanse More product where basically we're using magnesium oxide to retain water in the colon, softening the stool, and helps really create a natural bowel movement, combined with things like Cape aloe, Trefolia. That's, again, stimulating that peristalsis to get things moving through the system. So this is very gentle, just very non-aggressive, but very effective. And we're not using harsh herbs like senna or cascara sagrada. So here that's something, again, any kind of laxative component, whether it's natural or not, should never be used on an everyday basis.
Be used every day. No.
It's as needed. So this is like if you're not having a bowel movement once a day, take that to kind of get you going, and that will also help with the colon support because you don't have an overconstipated colon where you have lots of things kind of internally stuck in there, which is also going to back up and put strain on the liver because you're recirculating toxins in the body, etc. Supporting the colon is very, very important for your overall health as well as colon health. And then we even do some of our probiotic prebiotics are specifically for constipation. The strains in here are actually going to help increase gut motility, so things are moving through you a little bit quicker. And the longer you take these products, the more effective they are. Plus, it's just good for overall gut health and immune health, which is going to help in overall gut health in general.
So now, is this one okay to take on a daily basis because it is just a probiotic or not?
Correct. Probiotics, please take probiotics on a daily basis.
But this one you said was specifically if they had a problem with constipation, yet they can still take this one daily.
Absolutely. This is great for daily. This is an as-needed basis. So we also do swing the other way. If you're more prone to diarrhea versus constipation, we also have a product for that as well. Because sometimes people have colon issues and it may not necessarily be constipation. You could have a overstimulated gut where things are just consistently going right through you. So this is an option we have where they've studied combinations of strains to really help calm down and soothe the overstimulated gut so things aren't going straight through you. So like bringing you back into homeostasis, supporting good gut health, not swinging from one side to the other.
Now, if someone goes on your website, can they get all this information?
Yes, most of everything is going to be listed on the website. We also have a 1-800 number here on the box, and that is 9 to 5 Eastern Standard Time. We have a lovely group of women who answer all of our customer service calls, and you can call them anytime and ask them yourself. And it's also nice, you can do it from the privacy of your home. I know some of these issues can be really uncomfortable to talk about.
And embarrassing for a lot of people.
Yeah, so to have someone you can talk where it's like, okay, I have these questions, and have a more private setting. And then also, most of our natural health food stores, we do a lot of training with them. They have an amazing staff, and to be able to go into a natural health food store and ask these questions, they're going to be very knowledgeable.
Can you please give them their 800 number and also your website so that you can check it out for yourself?
1-800 number is 1-800-830-1800, and then the website is renewlife.com.
And they can order these products from the website?
From the website as well as any of the natural health food stores.
Oh, my goodness, you were such a delight and so knowledgeable. I mean, didn't miss a beat. But really, it's super important to keep your colon healthy. So please order these products and take them. It's not enough to order them.
Yes.
A lot of people have all the products at home, but they just don't have the time. And believe me, you're going to wish that you took the time out to protect your colon.
Absolutely.
Thank you, honey. Thank you so much. And remember, renew life.
It's a very good point. I mean, entertainment and sports today.